sucks. I don't know why it did that. Okay.
What did it do?
I don't know. It just the microphone was off for some reason and didn't. Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Hold on 1 second, Granny. I'll let a couple people. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Anyway, uh, this is one from a couple days ago, but we haven't been keeping up, and I kind of wanted Stevie to see this one.
Okay.
So let's get to it, I guess.
It's 12 at
It's
night.
it's so funny
It's
to me
midnight.
I can't
how
get the
it's so funny to me how she feels herself.
feels
Like,
herself.
no, you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
she's
like she's.
looking in the
Oh yeah.
camera like she's a sexy
She
beast.
really does think that too. I mean, she is. She truly is feeling herself.
So they'll come when they come. So at first, to start this, I found the most perfect, cleanest, healthiest snack out there. That is absolutely divine. It's these date coconut rolls. And it has three ingredients: dates, coconut, and almonds. So, like, it's a really good way how to, like, facilitate.
The keyboard's not working for some reason. I can't figure it out, so we'll have to.
Who's taking nutrition advice from Shani?
Well, she thinks everybody needs it for sure. She thinks that she got it going on. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
she's a
Just listen.
licensed nutritionalist now. She
She
is a licensed mental health professional.
she's a lot of things. She wears a lot of hats. They go all the way up, probably to the ceiling. All the
So
hats she's wearing.
all these hats are very delusioned.
Yeah, every one of them. I'd be hard pressed to think of one thing that Shani did that was good, uh, or that she's ever done in her life. I mean, I guess she manipulated Rev pretty good. That's a good hat for her. She's good at that. Let's continue.
you know,
Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Energy when you kind of need a little boost up. Um, I also, let me see. I also have to recommend this stuff. This is an energy drink called Celsius. I recommend this more than any other energy drink because it's actually very clean ingredients and it has a bunch of good vitamins like vitamin C, calcium, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin, uh, pantothenic acid, chromium, and it's just natural ingredients. There's zero carbs, zero sugar. It basically accelerates your metabolism, and you can burn fat this way. Um, so my
That's her weight loss plan: is drink about 1,500 Celsiuses to lose weight or something.
That's an energy drink. Is that what
Yeah,
she's?
we have some in the fridge. In fact, um,
Oh, that's yeah.
yeah, those. They're
Well,
I don't like them, but
she's not. Make um our oldest isn't drinking them anymore. She's not allowed to since.
Yeah. So I guess they're mine now. Look how high she looks. Look at this.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're on that delta, I guess. I don't know.
My experience with Ozempic has been very positive. Um, yeah, I get nauseous sometimes. Uh, I haven't had any bad side effects. I'm getting actually very healthy. Uh, my energy is finally returning. Um, thank God. That was a horrible, horrible, horrible thing that I went through the last
Poor
few
thing.
weeks. Um, which had nothing to do with the Ozempic, by the way. But the Ozempic has been a very positive thing for me. I've lost a ton of weight. I've lost dress sizes. Uh, and what I like about Ozempic is, yeah, it'll. I don't want people to feel discouraged over this medicine, because it is a
Yeah, real quick before we get going, I'll just say hi to everybody. Hi, Granny, Orem, Chubbs, JP,
Hey y'all.
Queen, Joy, Blue. Who else we got? Count is here, and I think that's it. But glad y'all came by to come
Yeah,
hang out. I
glad to
know
be
the
hanging out.
podcast is on, so
Sorry it's been so
it
long.
means something to us, you know.
Yeah.
Let's go.
medicine, and it is to help people who have type 2 diabetes, which I have been diagnosed with. And
You don't say.
uh,
That
I
was
like the
mean. Sorry.
Ozempic because it really, like anything that's like processed and not like clean ingredients, it will make you sick. I will say that. If it's processed shit, you're gonna be sick if you're on Ozempic. If
It's not just processed. It's if you eat too much of it. Like you
Really?
can only have. Yeah, you can only have so much of something until your body is like, okay, stop. I have to process this.
So it kind of just stops you from being as hungry, like I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm only speaking to it from when I was on it. I was on it for a very short time because I was you know how I get, like I don't like to be on medicine at all.
Yeah.
And I've been diagnosed with PCOS. So those of you that don't know what that is, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome, where you have like cysts that form. You know, you have a lot of hormone imbalance. It's really hell,
Mm-hmm.
especially. And there's of course it exists on a spectrum, and there's people that have it that don't really experience a whole lot of the symptoms, and there's people that have it that do. And it's just hell to lose weight. There's a lot of cortisol that happens in your body. You're insulin resistant. It messes, and hormones, if they're off balance, they mess with every part of your life, right? Like your emotional well-being, your mental well-being,
Sure.
physical. You're very tired, you crave sugar, or carby, bready, anything that can turn to sugar. You crave that.
Blue, send that to me in Discord if you don't mind. I'm not set up to like play it right out of the chat. I have my setups are real weird. Sorry.
Okay.
Um, sorry. Queen says she has it too. Queen
Yeah,
Housewife.
it's miserable. And so in order to assist with the insulin resistance, they prescribed, and this has been going on for years, but they're just now catching on to it, like medically.
Mm-hmm.
Like insurance wise, they'll pay for it. They might, if your doctor will write a PA for it, that's convincing enough, the insurance company will pay
Meaning,
for it.
like you have a medical reason to have it or something.
Right. And then some people recognize insulin resistance and some people don't. And it's just like very, very irritating. So when I hear her sit and talk about how this stuff, it's just irritating to me. She
Sure.
is, I'm sure she has, I mean, of course, diabetes is a form of insulin resistance too, in a way,
Mm-hmm.
like your body either doesn't produce the insulin. What happens with mine is it produces it, but my body doesn't know what to do with it, so it just stores it,
Right.
right? And so, um, I was on Ozempic for what, not even
A
like
month.
2 months, maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
something short.
Uh, but when I tell you, it will make you so sick. Like, I can't imagine her. Okay, and then I was on Manjaro and then got really scared with that because
Mm-hmm. I remember.
I just didn't, there was something in my spirit. I just didn't feel what it was right taking it at that time. Anyway, so when I hear her talk about, like, because I heard some of this video before
Uh-huh.
about like the clean eating and all that's true to an extent, but it's also like the amount that you're
Oh yeah,
consuming.
absolutely.
And like I can't imagine with her eating habits, like you just don't turn that around.
No.
And especially as non-insightful as she is into herself and her behaviors,
Mm-hmm.
how in the world are you like talking all this crap, excuse my language, and but you know what I mean, and about how it's you're eating clean and like that, just the medication just doesn't
Yeah.
make you do this.
Yeah,
Like,
for
it's
sure.
it's
Well, she's trying to fool us into thinking that she is just
there's no way she's been on Ozempic, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. And for the amount of time she says she's been on it, because there would just be such a drastic, either that or she's not on the right amount. Like,
or she could be out eating it. She weighs 700 pounds.
that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah,
she's not on the right amount of
that
medication,
could be.
she could be like, yeah, out eating it. Because, at the right amount, it's not going to allow your body, you will literally vomit
Mm-hmm.
and be on the toilet. Like,
Um, JP said he was on Manjaro and it locked his. Yeah, he
it
said it
locked
locked
his
his stomach up and
intestines. Yeah.
he couldn't eat. Count. I read that about Ozempic helping with alcohol cravings. Actually, um, I'd love to hear more about it, but I did hear that mentioned.
Well, and one of the reasons that happens is, and I don't know everything, but I just pick up on stuff,
Sure.
that I read for what we have to do. Anyway, is because, alcohol turns to sugar,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so any kind of diabetic medication is usually can have the potential of helping with the
Yeah, that
cravings
makes
because it
sense.
turns to sugar. So, yeah, Manjaro is dangerous, right? Like, I've heard so many things about it. But if you also like don't struggle with um an eating disorder, and I don't mean like restricting your food, but don't struggle with, if you struggle with, eating too much,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I don't know. I think Ozempic is probably um the better one, the safer one that I know of.
I just keep thinking that like nothing is free. It's like
No, it's not.
there's
It's
a
not.
trade off. I know
There
that
is.
she is definitely. I think she's out eating it. I think she is just not on enough because she looks heavier than ever for sure. So I don't know. I think you may. I mean, you're right.
She may not be on the right
Yeah,
dosage, but you can
exactly.
only take so much of it too. Especially, she's been diagnosed with diabetes, right? She just
Yes,
said that.
that's right.
So I mean, like, at that point, it's maintenance. It's not. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
she loves her full strength sodas. She likes, she's not doing anything healthy. She claims to be a vegetarian. She's not doing that either.
I
So,
know, like, with PCOS, it's extremely, because you say like nothing's for free, and that's true. But
uh,
when you have something that's debilitating like PCOS,
yeah,
you have to have, like,
sure.
you
Yeah,
have to
the
have help.
trade off is worth it, huh?
I've done. the diets, they tell you don't do cardio because it spikes your cortisol, so you need to do lifting or band resistance or something like that with it. And it's just, I'm not trying to whine.
No,
It's just a pretty debilitating disease that women go through, and not a lot of women get to talk about it.
right.
So I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know. She just gets on my nerves at this point.
I think we're all in agreement
Because,
on that.
like, when
We agree.
you don't have cancer, you're faking cancer at certain points. Now you're talking about, it's just, it's annoying.
Sure.
It's draining.
It's like refined sugar. You're gonna get sick because you're on Ozempic. And I like it for that reason because it really, like, I don't know how it does this, but it really has taught me in a lot of ways how to eat a lot better because I need clean ingredients in my food, like simple, clean ingredients. Leonardo da Vinci said that was the best way how
Oh
to
God.
eat is simple, clean ingredients, simple ingredients, Um,
I wish y'all could
don't
see Stevie's
overcook
face.
Oh
things
my
She is
God.
so
either.
over this.
Uh, I I very much enjoy the way I'm eating now. I like having the fresh fruit and vegetables. I like not craving a lot of fatty like meats and stuff. If I crave any type of meat, it's very clean, like chicken or tuna. But even before I started Ozempic, that's what I preferred anyway. So it was never like anything
So she
huge.
was doing good before.
Um,
I
my
mean,
Give me
yeah,
your
that's
thoughts
what
on
she
this. What she said.
preferred. That's why she's a type 2 diabetic now, because she preferred eating lean, clean meat.
Right.
You
She's
know,
always been doing it right, and
to live this delusional is just like depressing to me.
that's true, Granny. She talks about all this clean eating, and they've ordered out takeout like 4 times in the last week, like multiple times in a day. Order a dessert from a place, and then dinner from another place. It's unbelievable.
Like, I guess it irritates me on a level that's next level, and
Yeah,
I kind of have been hiding from doing
because
videos
it
with
makes you
you
mad.
because it makes me mad, and it also, like, I work with people like this all
Right.
the time, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to be complaining about, like, I love what I do. I feel called to what I do. But at the same time, it is exhausting sometimes to look at people and think, like, how can you not see what everybody around you sees?
Right.
So you're lying to yourself on a level that is so you're lying to yourself on a level that's so deceptive to your own self.
True.
You're
True.
being like, you're sick, and you won't say, "Hey, I need help." You just keep lying to you. Like, do you see how that's
Hmm.
so? And I guess for somebody that cares so much, it's more exhausting. Like somebody who's more, I guess, empathetic, or not that
Yeah.
people aren't, but somebody that does this and wants to see people like do better. It's absolutely soul draining for me.
Yeah. the
So
this is like the milder side of like some of the cow like people to watch too. Like there
I
are
know,
some
but I feel like
hardcore addicts and stuff.
I need to
Crazy
apologize to you.
to me because you hate
Yes,
this
just
and I
now.
make you do it.
No, no, you don't make me do anything, but I feel bad because I know you, this is like your world and you want to spend time in it, and I've just kind of been like, no, I don't want to, or like something's
Yeah.
come up with
Well, that's okay, man. I
Stevie,
understand.
or like, but I think, like, at the core of it, that's what is going on. Like, I don't, she's just like not gonna,
Mm-mm. She ain't gonna change, baby. That's okay.
no.
I mean,
And like, she chalks it up as people that tell her these things, like, honestly and kindly, as haters. It's like, no, they're not haters. They're like trying to get you to see the
realists.
real the reality of your actions, and you literally cannot take responsibility for the crap you do. So you make excuses for it and you live with the excuses, you know? And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
if you would just take responsibility, then you could own up to changing what you need to change in order to make your lies a reality.
Right.
But she can't, like, she can't.
I mean, I
Because it would break her. I really
it's
think it
true.
would break her because she's so far in,
I mean,
you
I
know?
think she could possibly change, but I don't know what would have to happen for her to change. It would have to be
I mean,
something
I'm a
so
huge
extreme.
believer in change.
I
I
just
mean,
don't see
I
her ever doing
couldn't.
it.
Now, for me, my breaking point would be my children probably being taken away from
For
me.
sure, anybody's right.
Well, not anybody's, obviously, because
She's an
she's,
outlier.
I don't know. And then, like, she says she knows Christ, but, like, I know Christ. And he,
She's never felt convicted to
well, and
make a
conviction
change.
is always loving, and it's not, God's not an author. Now, this is just my belief, y'all. Y'all don't have to, take what you need, leave the rest. That's what I tell people. Like, if you don't believe in any of this, that's fine. I do. It's how I've literally survived this long, especially
True.
with what I do. And, being a mom and a wife and being somebody that royally messes up and has messed up her whole life. But, like, to claim that you know Christ and then not listen, I couldn't imagine her praying and him not helping her in some way realize, or trying to,
Hmm.
but she's not open to listening to the truth.
I mean,
You
I
have to be
question whether
open.
or not she's even a real Christian or she just uses it as a tool for
Mm,
herself to like maybe look good. I really don't know.
that's a good question.
I mean, because she was in the atheist camp before Rev came along, and then she made a switch. So I don't wonder sometimes. I don't know what do y'all think about that?
You just have, like, we talk continuously about having to surrender over.
Yeah,
Like, you have to surrender, and she's not willing to surrender any of these lies. I don't think. I don't know her. I shouldn't be talking about her spiritual. I don't know. That's between her and God. But it just seems like,
right. I understand.
when you have a relationship with Christ, there's something called the fruits of the spirit, right? We talk,
Uh-huh.
we learn about that and talk about that, and like, all of this is not
For sure. Yeah,
part of that,
she
right?
ain't
Like,
showing us nothing. Christ like.
well, I feel judgmental now. I feel like I'm not trying to be judgmental to her. I guess I
Oh, we're
am.
gonna judge her.
I'm just, you are relentless with this. We're
We're
going
gonna
to
judge her,
judge her.
baby. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god. Like, I don't know. Just,
Let's continue a little bit and hear some more and get more aggravated, guys.
I'm talking
My
too much.
diet's
No, it's good.
relatively on the vegetarian diet because I prefer eating vegetables and fruit more than meats. But I will eat meats because I do need the protein. And the best way how to get protein is through meat, unfortunately. And I got to think about my diet. I really do at all times cuz I have type 2 diabetes, so I don't want to lose my eyesight. I don't want my feet to be cut off. Uh, I already have a vitamin D deficiency and it's caused me to lose my teeth because I was so scared to go into doctors. Um, because I didn't. I know this is weird for some people, but those who have mental health problems get it. I was afraid of doctors, and I didn't really want to know what the hell was wrong with me for years. And I'm sorry if people um, feel misled by that in any way, but it was just a struggle for me to want to go to the doctors, especially, since I do have agoraphobia. It takes a lot of mental preparation for me wanting to.
So, like, part of that, I believe that she has agoraphobia.
I think so too. At
I
this
think
point,
she probably absolutely
I mean, she knows what
has
she
some of
looks
that. So
like.
that's like, you know, not wanting, being terrified, absolutely terrified to leave your house. And
Yeah, for
it's,
sure.
based in deep seated anxiety. And I could probably see this.
I mean, I agree with. I think she definitely does.
But look her face. but, but, I don't know. Let's just play this nonsense.
Leave the house. Uh, but I do for medical necessities, and usually medical necessities only. Because I realize I need to go to the doctors. I need to take care of myself. I need to get better.
I know what I was gonna say. She
Go ahead.
said her teeth was because of a vitamin D deficiency.
Right. What do you think about that?
I think it's probably mostly because she didn't brush her teeth.
Yeah, it's a vitamin T for toothbrush deficiency. You love that.
Um,
Oh, I gotta laugh, you guys. I love it.
um,
Yeah,
just not taking, and I do believe it's because of her mental health, not taking care of herself. Like,
true.
I get it,
It could
I
be.
get that,
Mhm. I'm sure
I
you see
get
a
that
lot
on a
of that.
personal level too,
Yeah.
So
She also said it's because of her tongue ring that she had. She's like, oh, it messed up my teeth. The tongue ring.
she probably chipped some teeth or something.
I don't know. Anyway, this I kind of like these kind of shanty streams where she's talking about things and trying to kind of like talk herself up to the
Right,
audience. To me,
right.
it's pure entertainment. I do kind of feel bad for her sometimes, but she's such. If I feel like I could just let things go, if she would own up and be like, "Yeah, I really did mess up everything in my life. I burned every bridge, and I have nothing
But
to
can
show
you
for it."
imagine what that would do to her psyche? Like,
Yeah.
which is the whole point. She's protecting herself mentally
Mm-hmm.
by not owning up. Because if she did, then she'd have to change something, right?
She's
And then where to begin with that? Where would she even start?
right. I mean,
So
she's ultimately just she's unwilling to do anything. Lazy, lazy. You know, she's not even willing to.
I'm not gonna say lazy.
Huh?
She's unmotivated. Like, her motivation, she has not found her motivation to.
If she ain't found it at this point, I think the only thing that would motivate her to change is if she found herself on the street. You know, maybe not even then. She would find a way to not do even then.
Unfortunately, I think you're right, because, like, I guess the lying and the delusion is a lot like addiction, in that, like, when you're so far in it, you don't even know you're in it anymore. You're just
Yeah,
in it, and so you're doing what you have to do to survive.
it's a good point.
I mean, I know there's people in your community that
That's fine.
absolutely hate her, and they make no, they've been watching her from. I'm just trying to look at it from a
Oh, we appreciate that.
standpoint that's not so biased, because
I true. It's
I think
opened up
she's
my
a
mind a
sick
little bit.
person. I think she's mentally ill, and you know, I don't know.
Yeah, everybody hates her, I think, but
I got really depressed, really fucking sick for years, and
I believe that.
mhm.
I would say it all stemmed back from my breakup, my last breakup, um, with my ex husband, and it caused this just spiral of depression and doubt and doubt in my self love and doubting who I was as a person and not having any confidence at all. Like seriously, that breakup really fucked up and destroyed my mind because I loved and cherished that man so much. For him to cheat on me with my best friend, it was just it tore whatever was up, and I'm healed, and I feel a lot better than I have in years, to tell you the truth. I'm finally at peace, and I'm actually very happy and content with life. I like the direction where my life has taken me. Um, I'm excited about my sons and seeing them, you know, become the men that they are, and seeing them grow. And next year my oldest is going to graduate. He's about to turn 18. Oh my god, I have an adult as a son. Um,
Wild, ain't it?
I know.
That's cool.
Is that rat boy in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Always waiting to
I
chime in with
shouldn't have
like,
said
"Yeah, you're
that, but
right,
he's
Shanny."
like, ugh, like why? I feel like he has no place to talk about those kids in any way. Like,
Oh no, everybody, dude. I mean,
shut your mouth, you know?
he likes to every once in a while drop them like he'll say like, "Dang, those are my sons,"
Oh,
shit like that.
gross.
It's fucking gross. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do to live that down. And plus, he doesn't really take ownership. He's like, I served 13 days in jail. I've done my penance or whatever, or paid the debt. Like, dog, no, not a chance,
So when that child looks back on that, he's never over it.
dude. I
You know what I
hope they
mean? Like
come
it's
back one day
never.
and
It's
tag team.
they probably will. Here's the thing, too. Like when she's talking to the camera, and she's looking back at the camera, I'll have to point it out when it happens again.
Okay.
It's such a manipulative type of thing, like to watch. She's probably so used to doing it with Rev or whoever she's talking to, like face to face. The looking back to see like what your reaction is to what she's saying. It's sick. I've seen it a million times in
Really?
other
It's a thing.
people that have these
So they tell a
BPD.
lie or something. They like
It's
read your
just like,
interact
yeah,
or
it's
read
like
your
how,
expression.
what, how can I manipulate this person's
Right.
mood or their what they're thinking about me, or it's just gross. I'll point it out.
You gotta get
Zach
used.
and William are planning to come back here after they've done
She's
what they
doing it
need to
now.
do to help grow themselves
She'll
as
look
people,
away.
which is awesome. I'm totally in support of that, because they deserve to have a happy, secure life, with or without me. Um, because they're just such brilliant, smart, intelligent, well-rounded young men. And
Nice to
I'm
hear.
very proud to be their mother. I'm proud at what they're doing in life. I'm just incredibly proud of my sons, and I'm proud of Jason and all the progress he's made.
Thank you.
He has a job. He's so much better mentally than he was. Uh, y'all, when you get gang stalked, it really takes a toll in your mental health and can
Yep.
destroy you.
Gang stalked.
But like we've gotten
What
So
does that mean? What
gang
is she
stalk
talking
is a
about?
thing that some people like to say that like it seems like it's everybody with mental health problems. They'll be like they're gang stalking me, meaning like the internet is watching them and out to get them,
So
or
like
the
paranoid,
government.
delusional paranoid.
Yes, it's truly that. I mean, everybody that I've seen said it was somebody with big mental health issues. They think the government's after them,
Okay.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. So she's all about that conspiracy theory stuff.
And
So
she's like telling him, yes, you are, like she's feeding into that delusion.
they have a lot of stuff like that. I don't know. It's like they talk about it every once in a while. She has definitely fed into Rev's mental health delusions about like the government and stuff like that. Rev thought that she was his CIA handler at one time, like a spy. He called from like rehab and said that weird stuff like that. Yeah, so she plays the game with him a lot. Sick.
so much better since all that happened. And, we're taking our time and doing things that are necessary.
Getting our shit together. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're getting our shit together, but Ozempic is an incredible journey. Um, I love where it's taken me. I love that it's helping me. Um, even though I have my hip problems, even though I don't walk that much, I love how much lighter I feel. Um,
It's all the Celsius she's drinking.
I like how I'm looking,
Make you feel light.
I like that look in the mirror and being like, oh, look at that. Well, well, well. I like actually like the definition that is happening in my arms. Like you can see the muscle building, like the definition starting to grow again, like starting to show. And my arms gotten so thin than what it used to be. Like it used to be like huge, man. But
It looks like a leg of
I
beef.
Stop it.
I really like a lot of people are sad because I'm not online like I used to be, but I'm really deliberately taking time for myself to love myself and do what is necessary for myself because if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of no one. I got to take care of myself. I got to love myself. I got to learn uh to heal.
She talks in like poster boards, like things that she's seen and heard.
Oh yeah.
It's never like genuine
No.
conversation. Because you got to take care of yourself because you can't take care of anybody else if you can't. Who is she taking care of? Who has she? It seems like who is she always taking care of? Herself.
Always. It's always been
So, like,
herself.
what are you even talking about? Like, what is going on through your mouth right now?
She likes to pretend to believe that the things that have happened in her life is because she was trying to take care of everybody else but herself. I think Ryan said in chat that she mimics behavior, but yeah, she definitely
Yeah,
all
that's
this
part of
poster board
her.
kind of
That's
stuff you're
part of
talking.
her personality disorder. She mimics behavior.
Is that the
Absolutely, yes. But here's the
borderline?
thing too. When she has, I don't think it's taking care of other people. I think it's manipulating and trying to keep people in her life.
Mm-hmm.
That is what she is exhausted about. As far as like saying, I do so much for other people. You do so much manipulating and trying to keep these people in your life. She really thinks she's doing it for them. She's doing it for her because she's so scared to be abandoned.
Right.
So scared to be.
Which is the borderline thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it ends up happening anyway. She lost her sons. If I think that if she didn't have something over Rev, I don't know what it is. There's probably several different things.
What she has
I
over Rev. Let me think about that.
He would have been gone too.
Well, she likes to hold the fact that he hit the kids and was like abusive to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So guilt.
some guilt, and
Guilt
she
will
lets
keep
him feel like a
somebody
man
for a very long
helping.
time. Oh, yeah.
She holds that. She's like, I couldn't do it without. She plays.
She love bombs him.
Is that what that's
You're
called?
so great. You're so wonderful. Yeah.
It's back. It seems like it's a push and pull. Like
Yeah, it always is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then
Here.
Queen, did
What
she
Queen
say? Queen said something about it's like he's got Stockholm syndrome
Yeah, I
because
mean, I
he
truly
parrots
believe.
her because he knows that if he doesn't, like,
Yeah,
she'll make his life a living hell.
yeah. And even whenever he wanted to go to rehab, he was like, I need to go. Like, and he was holding off because he's like, who will take care of Shanny? And she was definitely using that to keep him in place because she knew if he went to rehab and normal
They
people talk
always
to him,
find the empaths. I think she's ruined him,
100%, he's ruined.
but I still think there's hope. What's wrong with me? I'm broken.
That's what people love about you, I think.
Yeah, right.
It's true.
I really do. I really think, if they could dedicate themselves to like rehabilitation, going like even like 3 to 5 times a week to counseling for her individually, for him individually, couples counseling, you know, with some really knowledgeable, dedicated mental health professionals, I really think that it could get better.
I just wonder. I'm trying to imagine a place where they would ever do that.
I know.
I just don't believe it. I would love that for everybody, that they get the help they need, but they just don't want it. They've had every opportunity to, like, to live in a house rent free for years now. They've lived there. All of their utilities most likely paid for and stuff like that, and to just do nothing with it, to sit and beg, you know, get high. That's like, you gotta.
Well, and for her, it's the attention. I
You mean
haven't
the
observed him enough to make.
maybe we'll next time we get live, I'll pull up some
He
good
creeps
red
me out kind of. So
content, so you can kind of observe him in his natural state, which is crazy.
And I have healed a lot since everything this Ozempic journey happened. Like everything fell into place at the same time.
You gotta get these working so that
Ozempic
you
has
can go
healed
to
her.
graduation.
Says.
Yes.
That's it. We gotta get these working, bud.
Yeah, we got to get
The legsies.
we got to get the legs to work so I can
Is it sponsored
be able to
by
walk
Ozempic,
at my
this?
son's graduation
That's
next year.
She's
right, and
sponsored?
hug 'em.
Oh my
And
God,
kiss
I'm
'em,
so
give 'em
I'm
the
so
buzz
proud
and
of him. I'm gonna be
I
just
mean,
You're gonna
changed
be
her
in his
whole life.
chest.
oh, I
So,
know
You
he's
that?
so tall
He's
now.
huge. He's huge.
He's he's like 6'3" or something like that.
William von
okay,
Trump. You know.
that's what happened is to children. They grow up. Did you think that they were gonna stay the age they were when they were taken from you? Like that's what happens to kids. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I think she's just trying to seem like, oh, I'm such a good mother, loving the fact that my kid, feeling,
Oh my God,
you know what I
my
mean.
baby is taller than me. Okay, and
well, if you
Zach,
never
he's gotten
stand out,
so incredibly
Never stand
mature
up.
Yeah.
if you never
and
stand up,
Very
how
much.
would you know how to?
That's
just.
true.
You're turning me into you.
I'm so
Me.
grateful of my sons and the type of men they've become. I truly am, and I get into tears. How
About
proud I
all the
am of them.
times you missed with them, I would too.
Um, because even though I wasn't a perfect mom,
None of us
I
are.
always was a loving mother. I couldn't be perfect, but I could give the love and the validation they needed and the support they needed. Um, and I've done that for them, and they know that. And they know that I'm going to support them no matter what through everything. Um,
You know what's not funny? It's sad, really. Is all the stuff that's coming out of her mouth or things that she knows she didn't do for them. You know?
Yeah, it's totally that. It's
Like you didn't validate them when you allowed a predator back in the home after,
That's
like
such a, whoa,
you
man,
didn't you weren't
laser accuracy.
protective of them. You didn't you weren't there physically for them, but you gave them love. Love is something that is unselfishly given to children when you just don't even feel like you want to,
Yeah,
you do it. And all this stuff that she says she's doing, and you can tell because she's looking to the left. Oh, it's just so
she's so
makes me
sick of this.
and
so
I
it's
just,
cringy.
sorry, I'm gushing after my sons, how proud I am of them, but I am so proud of them.
You should be.
Like, I'm not telling you anything personal, but like,
And by the way, guys, that she raised boys like that, that means she is a good mom. You got that?
yeah,
Okay.
William, I will say something. I believe my son is going to be the next Eric Barone.
Possible.
I think he's going to be that. He's going to make his own game, and it's going to be just like his. And
His name is
I
Frank, honey.
or Frank Brown. Sorry, I don't know why I said Eric, but I am absolutely so proud of them, and
She's crying because she knows that they survived her.
You think
I
those are
think
real
deep,
tears?
no, but I think deep down, she's putting on a show
Oh,
of
for sure.
crying. I think there were some real tear up moments just then, but I think it was in in the memory of her knowing she didn't do all those things. You know what I mean?
Maybe so. Yeah.
And this is just my opinion. I
Hmm.
can be
I
wrong,
love it.
but her sitting here doing this, saying all this is getting on my nerves because it just really is
You said
getting
that like
on my
10 times.
nerves.
I love you, brother.
Oh my god! Because okay,
Thank you for doing this with me for sure.
then
I love it.
you're welcome. Then he's in the background because he knows that she questions her motherhood because he's like, see, that means she's a good mom.
Oh yeah. You see, I think
Nah,
it's
bruh. And you're just saying that because you know you did crappy stuff to her kids.
right. I
It's so
feel
sick,
like
the
if he
whole
doesn't
thing.
do that, she'll be mad at him also, and he's just trying to be okay in the house that he lives in because she will like make him miserable if he
Yeah.
doesn't hype her up like as this wonderful person.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So
M-
he's number
my
one.
dad does this to my mom.
Really? Oh,
You've
he
not seen
does.
this?
I
Yes,
never
he
thought
does.
about that.
And it's when somebody, oh my God, it just
Uh,
makes me so tired. It makes my soul
all right,
tired.
guys, we're gonna take a little nap real quick. We'll be right back.
Joel, I'm serious. This right here
Yeah, I can tell it exhausts you.
is exhausting to me.
To me, it's endlessly just it's
Delusional.
fascinating to watch.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
no.
but you've come from a different place. Like I grew up with, I don't
Really, relatively normal
know,
people.
kind of normal
Yeah.
parents compared to
I
you.
do
So
come
this
up-
is like, probably brings you back a little bit in some ways when you see certain things, huh? I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm sorry, babe. You can find something else to watch. In the future.
No, there was something I was gonna touch on, but now I can't.
Hey, Gorn, what's up, dude? Um, I'm sorry, we haven't been really paying attention to the chat very well. Ryan says Shandy's kids start off as skin tags till they grow limbs and detach from the main source. Ryan's dumb as hell.
But
Ryan always got some dumb shit to say. I love it.
I mean, humor is tragedy plus time, right?
Yeah,
and you guys have spent a lot of time with this tragic person.
it's true.
You know, and so
yeah,
y'all do have a different.
you think we have trauma bonded to Shandy?
I think so. I think y'all have a different view.
I think we had.
I think at first y'all were outraged by it. Now you're just like this.
It comes and goes. We come, we circle around to like apathetic towards the situation, like whatever, then come back and she'll say something and we're just mad again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, she is definitely delusional about her children. I mean, I guess I'd probably be too. I can't imagine not having any kind of, I don't know.
We don't
This
know,
is
folks.
how
We're just
crazy
talking
I
about
am. Like if I have to work for one of my kids' games, like I have to make sure there's one person in the stands for them that they know, a grandparent,
Oh yeah.
dad, somebody. Like I just can't imagine being like, okay, well, I chose this man over you, and
Right.
you're just gonna have to go live with people you don't know now because, you know, I don't take care of you the way I should, and then getting online and being like, I'm the best mom.
Right. They were taken because of whatever. I'm
We
too
needed
sick
a vacation.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
are you kidding me? They've grown up in spite of you, not because of you. You
Right.
know what I mean?
it's true. I hope that it is the launching pad for like good, success for them. I just hope they don't come back like she
And
keeps talking
I
about.
just feel bad for her. They will probably come back because that's their mom,
Right. That's what I'm
regardless.
scared of.
We always have we have a biological connection to the people that grew us.
Yep.
That's a weird way to say it, but that
Yeah.
launched us into the world, and we want, regardless if people admit it or not, there's a lot of people that won't admit it, but we need that validation, that nurturing, that care
It's true.
from the people that, like, it's just there, it's in us.
Hey, Bad Wolf, what's up, dude?
I'm grateful to have them as my sons.
And you made him strong.
I did. They don't take shit from no one, and I love that.
Yeah, but they're totally filled with compassion.
They're
too.
filled with compassion and empathy at the same time.
Yeah, that's you. You don't take shit, but you got tons of that compassion stuff.
I do, man.
You did good, honey. You really did.
Thank you. I did it by myself.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
You did.
With a lot of unhealed trauma. BPD'd out. Max CPTSD.
So, like, these mental health diagnoses are not flexes, by the way. Like,
She thinks they are.
she uses them as excuses, and they're not excuses. Like, it infuriates me because, like, if you knew you had diabetes or cancer, like, you would get treatments and pursue healing, right? She uses this as an excuse to behave poorly or be, and it's exhausting to me. PTSD is terrifying. Being having borderline personality disorder is something that wrecks people's lives socially, employment wise, interpersonally. It's just like, wow. And
Yeah.
she uses it as like a tagline, like, oh, it's infuriating to me. I have to be more quiet. I'm waking my 3-year-old up.
Yeah, if we have to cut it, it's because this little baby sleeping next to us is woken up and she screams. So
yeah,
no worries, guys. She's safe.
She wakes up like a rooster, just crowing.
Struggling my ass off, struggling to be able to move,
Working
struggling,
your ass off.
working my ass off. I did everything I could for those boys, regardless of what those fucking trolls will find. Go look up my record. You will never see anything about child abuse on my record.
Was never a thing.
I never was charged.
So neglect is child abuse. Neglecting your children, not feeding them, that's considered abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Allowing someone that you're not married to, or even you are married to abuse your children physically is abuse. Period.
Straight up.
Get real.
With any of that shit.
Nope.
Ever. They're all lying
No,
to
it
you.
wasn't even brought up.
They don't take your
That-
children when you're not neglectful or abusive.
I mean, you know how bad you have to mess up to get your
Yes,
kids?
Joel, I
yeah,
worked
you do.
for DCFS
Just speak.
in this state.
Yeah, baby, I'm just saying.
Shit,
Sorry,
never.
I'm
No.
calling you by your name, but that's
Who?
your name.
That was never a
I didn't hear
concern.
what you said. Did you say
So-
Joel?
I did.
Joel?
Don't believe the trolls.
Spell it.
Look at my record if you really, truly need to.
I don't.
There
can
is
watch
shit
your
on my
behavior.
record. I'm not gonna lie. There is. I was fucked up. Okay. I went through way too much.
Okay, so there's nothing on my record, but then again, there's stuff on my record, but there's a reason why. Ugh,
Yeah, exactly.
shut up.
Good point.
In life, and it fucked me up. So no, I wasn't a perfect person, and I fucked up a couple times. But I always said sorry. I always apologized. I always felt bad after whatever happened. So I'm just proud of my situation, and
Are you?
I don't need. I really learned to myself that I don't need anyone to
Okay.
survive. I
Yet
can rely on
she's
myself
online explaining herself
Yeah.
because she doesn't need anybody. She's a walking
to
contradiction.
survive, and I've also learned that I I'm a lot stronger than what I've given myself credit for. I always had a very low self-esteem. Now, not so much. I'm in love with myself. If that sounds arrogant, I really don't give a fuck. But like I learned finally after all these years
You can have that lotion right there
how
on
to
your
love
chin.
myself.
It's a
Oh, I see it.
And I'm proud of myself for loving myself. Because my parents didn't love me. My siblings didn't love me. Ex lovers didn't love me. So I didn't know what was required to love myself. Because I wasn't taught how to love.
Poor baby.
I had aspects of love. I knew I loved my sons with all my heart and soul, body, might.
Your grandpa.
But myself, I let myself fall apart because I didn't love myself enough. Because I was so broken through all the hatred I have received in my life. Because I internally took it in. I didn't guard my heart.
that's from the Bible.
And I've been so brokenhearted in life that I literally had no choice but to find love within myself. To love me. And to know that I'm okay. And I matter. And I deserve love, empathy, respect, just like everyone else does. So, peace of Maranatha, guys. I'm actually about to have my dinner. I'm gonna have a little salad, have my Celsius Oasis vibe and sparkling prickly pear lime. I totally recommend this flavor, by the way. Everything's from Celsius I've had been really good though. So you have a good night, guys. I love you.
This my favorite thing that Shani does, or one of them, is whenever she gets like a little food item or soda, and she talks about it like a QVC thing. She's like, it's got guarana and caffeine, and it's funny to me whenever she's high. Well, baby, thank you for sitting through that with me. Are you kind of done? You want to hit a cooking video real quick, and
I mean, I'm I'm fine with the rest. Yeah, I mean, I
that's
don't
the end
care.
of that one.
She's just
It's a
so
lot, baby.
annoying,
Yeah, I agree. That's a lot.
and I want to.
You come from a different place of uh having to deal with people like this, and I think that your brain is kind of wired to like try and find a solution for these people because that's kind of what you do. Maybe it's frustrating. I get that. um there
But
was
when
another.
she talks about how no one loved her, people tried to love her. Like from what I can
Yeah.
gather from the things that I've seen, like her mom talk about it, and the point is that people like this are soul suckers. That's what I call them. They're energy
Soul suckers.
vampires and they're soul suckers, and they just
Truly.
whatever is good in the room, they suck it up, and there's nothing left for anybody else, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just feel bad for her kids. I always go back to that, but
I'm trying to remember which one.
maybe they'll do something like great, like I don't know,
I hope that. I really do.
get into the mental health field and help other people.
That would
or
be nice. Let's
be,
see.
you know, I don't know, social workers or something. Who knows?
I've got all kind of crazy stuff on here. I made a King Cobra one. You want to check him out real quick? King Cobra. I know we've.
Um,
Give it a Cobra a shot. I've made just. I think a.
you know who I've been doing?
Who's that? Who?
Is her name Tammy?
Tammy Hull?
Yes.
The one that you're yelling at? Yeah, we can check her out. You want to see what
No,
she's
I'm
up
just
to?
wondering if how she's been.
She's
like,
living in her car. She's
with her dog still.
Yeah. Arguing about, whatever. Give me a second here and I'll discuss this.
I mean, I was just asking about her.
I don't know what her deal is. I think she's just addicted to yelling. She likes to live in that anger. Yeah, like your dad.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, this looked like an interesting. I just want to show you this guy. You remember Queen Cobra, the girl that was?
Yes. How could I forget?
Okay, so this is the guy who she is in love with.
Who we thought she was offing herself in front of the camera a year or so ago.
Let's just
and you
check
were
him
like,
out
I think
for a
this
change of
girl's
pace.
killing herself, and I was like, don't tell me that. I have to.
Yeah,
to call the
it got
cops
serious
on
for a minute.
mandated reporter. Was not good.
We doing a food hack. Let's make it happen.
Hold on, guys. One
Oh
second.
wait, yeah, it was. Oh, it was very faint.
Come on.
Happen.
It's coming out of this.
What up, YouTube? Got some of that.
Let me see if I can reconnect my headphones. Let's try this again. Sorry, guys.
Sweetheart.
What the hell?
Just play it like that.
It's gonna
Bread. That's the sweetheart we used. We need. Alright.
He's about as technical as we are. He's got the counter.
Kraft mayo with olive oil, and to that olive oil we're gonna add our seasonings, onion powder, garlic salt, black pepper, and of course some cilantro. Now let's take this finely toasted bread and smear our seasonings. we need to add some prosciutto. Good looking prosciutto. It's delicious. Now we're gonna hit that prosciutto with some red onions. Nice little circle of raw red onion. On top of that red onion, we're gonna add some sweet red onions. Got an onion stack. Beaver extra hot horseradish. This stuff will fucking put a little kick in your keister, you know. I think it's a fat nut chunk of that. I'm gonna plop that on our top bun. That's gonna like provide a kick in the keister. Oh shit! The bacon. Okay, YouTube. My pan that I plug in wasn't working, so I scooped out the grease in that pan, put it into this pan, and cooked up this bacon. And I will show you a close-up of it. When it's all said and done. To the hard-boiled egg, I had a little trouble making it, but we made it happen. A little bit of hard-boiled egg action.
So you can tell me, because I really want to know this.
You guys y'all watch some real tragic people.
It's true.
People that are like, what is he doing with his life? He has autism and he's an alcoholic, and nobody thought like, hey,
so I can
let's
tell you
call
a little bit about
and get some help for him.
Facts. People should do that. Well, I don't know if people should.
You're a people, Joel.
You think I should call and get him some help?
Yes. Where's he from?
He's from Casper, Wyoming.
No, you can't make him, but maybe he don't know, you know.
Oh, he knows.
You think he knows?
What? He knows he's an alcoholic.
Is this the dude that yeah, we just talked about that. Never mind.
Yeah, so his dad knows he needs help. He lives in a trailer. He's got a lot of people.
I thought he lived in an apartment building.
He did, until Queen Cobra blew up and went crazy and got him kicked out of his. So he had to move to a trailer park. And I mean, this is what he does. He doesn't have a job. He's on some sort of disability, and people give him money. Like, he does well enough, and he sells wands, magic wands that he turns on a lathe by himself. He sells those to people.
Turns on a what?
A lathe. Like, you know, those wood chipper things that spin, they run the chisel along it.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay, so what happened with the girl?
She oh, hold on, we got a kid waking up. Hold on. Everybody be quiet.
Hey, baby.
She's fully awake.
You come sit with mama. And she's not screaming.
Here, hold on. Hold tight, guys. We're trying to. She is just something so else. Sorry, guys.
Just a little cute bug.
Everybody shut up. Okay. She came. Hold on. I'm still being quiet, guys. She may go back down. Okay.
Yeah, we're just waiting. She's
So she
oh,
came.
this baby.
She
Hold
came
on.
to Casper and
Okay.
went crazy one last time, and I think showed her ass big time. And
Was
went,
this after the bathroom scene where she's taking a bath on camera and
yeah, it was after that.
really?
She came back secretly to Casper one time, and then showed her ass, and then
But was she really liking him, or she was just
she's a stage 5 clinger. Okay, I don't know what
I
you
don't
call
know
that.
what that means.
She's crazy. She's
Well,
crazy,
I mean,
and she likes the clout that being with Josh
oh,
gives
okay.
her. So anyway, he told her
she's
to
super sick.
never come back out of his life forever, but she's still kind of like hoping, I think, that he has her back. I don't know. She makes videos getting
But
drunk,
he's
and
like super done with her.
oh yeah, it seems
Okay.
like it for sure.
And when was this done?
Maybe a week or two ago, I want to say.
The third piece is chef's choice. Well, that's what it looks like. All the prosciutto, the bacon, the cheese. We're gonna add some more meats to the top of this and call it a sandwich. Stick around to find out.
Oh, we got an ad. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, I want to mention this before. You remember that guy I was talking about that said died of alcoholism not too long ago, or he did a sewer slide. Like he was Cobb's friend. They used to drink together and stuff like that.
A sewer slide? What?
He committed suicide.
Oh, I thought you said he did a sewer slide.
I did say that. You're not really supposed to say that.
Well,
that
I
word.
didn't know.
I'm just telling you
Why can't you say that word?
because YouTube flags it.
Okay, well, I mean, if that's what happened, YouTube.
Yeah, well, you tell Mr. YouTube. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
well, I will. I just
Anyway.
did. Come at me, bro.
Anyway, I forgot where I was going now.
Why?
He was very, very alcoholic, and he killed himself.
Because
he was his friend.
Okay.
His name was Aaron. Anyway,
Did he leave a note, or like did
I
he
don't
tell
know.
anybody?
He had a girlfriend. I don't know if there was a note or anything, but
That's sad.
Cobb's first, he addressed it, but his first like couple of words on it was like, Aaron was a much worse alcoholic than I was. Like he was just like, totally. Let's not look at my alcoholism. Let's talk about it.
The
Normal, I guess.
okay.
But
So what is step one?
admit that you have a problem.
We admit that our lives have become
unmanageable. Yeah. Right.
So I mean, denial is like admit that we are powerless.
Yeah.
Powerless, and our lives have become unmanageable. But so I mean, denial is the first thing that you have, a hurdle that you have in addiction, Joel. So
yeah,
of course he's going to deny it and say, "Oh, everybody else is worse than me."
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I mean, people say that he's a good guy, but I mean, I don't feel that way about him. I feel like he's just some, I think he has more problems than.
Is he a good guy because
I don't know.
he doesn't get upset, or he's not very
hurting
emotional?
people.
Oh, he's hurt himself.
Except himself.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, like, he's hurting himself.
Now I'm gonna add 2 kinds of fish to this sandwich. And to the top of it, we're gonna add, before we add the last ingredients, we got some blue swimming crab meat, claw meat. This is a product that contains crab meat from the claw. Because I know people are like, Cobra, we're sick and tired of your fucking videos. I'm like, and your point? No one's forcing you to watch, bud. Look at all that delicious crab meat. I'm gonna put some crab meat on. Just a little dollop there. We're gonna have some cocktail shrimp to this prosciutto sandwich. Before we do that, we got some bacon up grease and some country crock original. It's just gonna add more flavor to it, so we add the country crock and the bacon up. GMS, whatever the fuck. Anyways, so you want to take all that country crock and that little bit of that bacon, 6 of those little jumbo scramps, and that butter and the seasoning, and I put in the bowl. I'm hoping that'll melt. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yo, this prosciutto sandwich is looking beast. Let me try a slice of that crab meat. Okay, yeah, we're gonna set that to the side because that is a distraction from our grandiose plan. Oh my god, that is a distraction from our grandiose plan. Oh my god, YouTube. Okay.
Click off of it. Now, what's wrong with this? His dirty
What you
fingernails?
mean?
Ooh,
Look
I
at
didn't
that
notice
sore.
What is that, guys?
It's a sore.
You think it's his ring stabbing him in the
Probably,
finger
or he
something?
like, I don't know. These people are so disturbing.
Oh my god, YouTube. Okay, so that butter and the seasoning, it melted into liquid.
Sick of fucking me.
The #1 movie in America 2 weeks in a row is also the biggest.
I want to give it a shake.
I just want to
He's
see
just
this.
drunk and hungry, you know? He's just
The shrimp on the sandwich and the shrimp just fall off. I try to make some like fancy. Excuse me, that's
Good God. I'm
another.
so glad you think this is hilarious.
Wait,
This man's
what's
life
wrong with
is
Cobra?
falling
And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. I just like to make sandwiches and I get a little creative. Like I'm on a prosciutto kick recently, you know.
Sanity at this point.
This sandwich is looking loaded with flavor. Let's hit that shrimp.
I could go way much deeper than I do. I keep it superficial level.
You better, because at this point, I'm thinking
This is
like,
taking up so much of my life, right?
well, you think it's funny? It's not.
It's funny.
It is not funny.
Okay.
We differ in that. It's not.
Do you want me to stop doing this?
I don't care. I don't want to want you to stop doing something that brings you joy.
It does.
However,
It brings me joy.
you kind of got to think about what's bringing you joy is somebody else's life being,
Yeah,
it's.
I understand where you're coming from.
Sadistic. It's.
No, but that dude, you could go so much sicker than this.
Okay. Well.
I don't even watch a lot of Cobes, honestly, because of that, Drew.
Oh. Okay.
But I thought you would like the food hacks anyway. I don't like watching.
Did you? As much as I like to cook for my girls.
It's worth.
You thought I'd like that?
I guess I'm wrong, guys.
You are, and maybe I'm just in a bad mood, but
seems like it.
Gross.
Oh.
Let's look at it closer.
Let's try this dank ass prosciutto sandwich that I've created. Try to pick it up. I can pick it up. It's a fucking miracle. my bun's falling apart. See, I knew it was gonna fall apart. Second I tried some of it.
Burger, but whatever. I thought it was worth a look for you.
You were wrong.
Sorry, baby. Didn't mean to do that to you. Well, we can stick to shanty cooking videos, but we won't do another one of those tonight. Anyway, guys.
We need to end with something better, something fun.
Dude,
something.
what was that guy that those people that you showed me?
Her name is.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's
guys,
my phone?
We found something super special. It's right here. Oh, Blue. Look, I'm going to dedicate one to Von Helton for you, Blue. I don't think we'll go there tonight because I think Stevie will kill me if I go any crazier. I got to space this stuff out. But I got your Von Helton one coming. Promise.
Wait, what?
Blue wants me to show some Von Helton stuff. Let me see. We'll show it real quick. Give me a second, Blue. Let me see if I can put it in here.
Here she is. Her name is Jessica Miller.
Okay. Give me a second here. Figure this out. I saved it in the shanty one.
It's definitely worth it. It's absolutely ridiculous. These people are a hoot and a half.
Oh, Blue, this is a 15-minute. I thought it was a 59-second video. We'll come back to this one, Blue. Promise. Maybe next stream.
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
He's talking about a different cow, but we will come back to it. Sorry, Blue. I gotta look it over before I can just spring that on Stevie. So you said Jessica Miller? Okay.
Yeah.
Jessica Miller. Is it this one right here? Which one? It doesn't work. The keyboard don't work.
Nope.
It's not it?
Mm-mm.
Are you looking at the name? Stand by, guys. One second.
Yeah. Try Vampirine this.
Vampirina? Okay, let's try that.
1971. I have no problem making fun of these people because let me tell you something. They put it out there and it's like a parody. It's like a, what is it? Parody,
If we can find
satire. What it's like them? They're making fun of
It's
themselves.
not turning up anything.
Look, it's right here
It's not turning up anything.
because you didn't spell it right, babe. Give it to me. Ah, that's a lot of A's. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I'm not good at spelling, I guess. Is this it?
This is it.
Okay. Y'all are about to be... You're welcome. You're welcome from Stevie, okay? This is my new favorite thing that I've seen. Here, I guess we'll just start at one.
Everyone needs somebody, and to know everybody needs someone. Well, Lenny, yes, it's true. Everybody needs a special kind of love, and you're the only one I'm thinking of. Give me no word to me. You are my only. I feel so lonely, and I know I'm not the only one.
So they
What's
did
the good one?
one of the ones that makes me laugh so hard. They did it in a furniture store. You could tell it was a furniture store.
Here, find a good
They
one.
just walked in the furniture store and started making their own home video.
Work it. Work the ones and twos.
I don't know. Look, here it is.
The sound of silence in the bedroom. All around, touch me now. I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now.
I mean, it's funny, right? Are we just corny? I don't
It's-
know. It's funny to me. And then they never get the words, like they're never on
On
time.
time.
They're never on time with the words, and it's just like, you
Hit us
know,
with
you
another one. You've
practice
watched
this a million times. You know, you can get them words right. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's that they're like trying to sync it up after the fact, or I don't know.
They do some real gross stuff too, where I'm like, this is so cringe, but I cannot look away. I cannot.
Yeah, they're definitely 80s rock and roll kind of vibes.
Like,
That was probably their heyday. Maybe they were like,
I wish I had this lady's confidence. She like legitimately is like,
It's all the same. All it needs a change every day. It seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. We drive all night to get back
with her
home.
suitcase.
I'm a cowboy on a steel side. Wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive.
She's riding this man like a why? Like, this is the creative choice that you chose. That's the creative choice you chose, you know?
dude, I dig it.
Yeah, I mean, I literally can get lost in this for a long time.
Hit us with a couple more.
Okay, I don't know. Shit, this one right here had me giggling.
Okay.
Giggling a fart out. Listen. Listen.
I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. 'Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
Oh my goodness.
You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You better shape up, you better understand. To my heart I must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want. Honey, the one that I want.
The end pose. The end pose. I think I love them so much because they just are having fun together.
It's true. It's something kind of admirable about it for sure.
Yeah, but they're definitely,
But
I'm
it's
laughing at
cringy.
them as
Man,
well.
My levels
Yeah.
max cringes.
yeah. And I mean, look, they dig each other. Look at this.
That's a good one.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I've changed my mind. Please come and get this man.
Never heard that.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. You can deal with his crap, 'cause I can't.
Is that the coffin?
He
That's
leaves
the
dirty
case.
clothes everywhere. He farts in bed, he doesn't care. And some nights it's so hard to breathe. Jolene. He's got some moves, I will admit, but he don't know what an inch is, 'cause he don't possess 10 of them.
Oh, no.
Jolene.
This may not be
something?
appropriate. I'm not sure. I didn't watch that one yet. I don't know. But
Oh my god!
what I'm gonna tell you too, they're very literal. So like all
They're
of
kind
their
of acting
little,
out what they're
all of them.
doing. I dig it.
There's one more that I want you to see for sure, and it's where he is.
Yeah, Blue, I got you, man. In the future, I promise y'all, I'm gonna do a Von Helsing.
Stepped off the bus out into the city streets.
It's that suitcase again.
Just a small town girl with a whole life packed in a suitcase by her feet. Somehow the lights didn't shine as bright as they did on a mama TV screen, and the work seemed harder, days seemed longer than she ever thought they'd be.
I feel like I have built my algorithm like brick,
Dude,
brick by
for
brick,
real, y'all.
you know?
Her Instagram algorithm is, I'm telling you, it turns up the craziest stuff. I mean, it is. And you call me sick.
You are
Okay.
sick.
All right. Okay.
Boys and motherfucking girls, this is your captain with no name speaking, and I'm here to rock your world.
That
No,
lady rots
we're
in
not.
jail.
Who?
There's a lady who got
Need somebody.
she was playing hide and seek with her boyfriend and was mad at him, so she locked him in a suitcase basically, and he smothered to death, and she got it on video. It's not related to any of this, but it's crazy. I'll have to show you it. Maybe you would like. It's like a
I think I've seen a documentary.
yeah,
on
you
that.
probably have.
And
She was not owning it at all. She was like it was his fault, and
Okay.
she was sick.
this is the last one.
All right, one
How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace.
That suitcase.
When I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? 'Cause we shared the laughter and the pain, and even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. So take a look at me now. There's just an empty space, and there's nothing left here to.
There you go.
All right, guys, we're gonna shut it down, but
We love y'all.
we do. Thank y'all for hanging out. I know we kind of go all over the place. We're not good at this, but it's fun,
We're not.
and
I know I'm
we
not.
enjoy having y'all. We'll do another one soon, and be
And
safe. Take your vitamins. What the hell is this?
if you feel like you're struggling with any kind of mental health issues, reach out.
No, thank
You're
you.
not alone.
Yeah,
Right?
everybody, it's true. You're not alone. Reach out. Everybody was happy that you came back. I think everybody's been waiting for you to make your
really?
return. Truly, they don't care about me. You, the star here. That's the truth.
And also, guys, don't self-diagnose yourself. Don't get on the internet. Like, just
Yeah, that's
go
true.
in and say, hey, this is what's happening, and let somebody help you, you know? There's so many people self-diagnosing these days. It's like
I could see how you
not
can
how you
really get it wrong.
Yeah. So, you know.
All right, boogies. Love you guys.
Love y'all.